Hey everybody, Ninja Rabbit here, and welcome to the 2024 update. It's me an update, so over again. Um, so I've been thinking a lot about my updates, how to approach this, and the first one I'm going to approach is my single player content. Whenever I want to talk about Team Fortress 2 or Gary's mods, not Gary's mod, GTA 5, and maybe a couple other stuff. Those things will be still happening, some of them actually, like a GTA 5, maybe a couple new games I'll try to experiment with. But Team Fortress 2 is currently in a state of flux, like really in flux. So what I'm going to say is right now is Team Fortress 2 is on hold, and I mean on hold for quite some time. I know I last uploaded a video on July 22nd, 2022, or July 11th, I'm sorry. Yeah, July 11th, 2022, so you're going to have to wait a little longer. So I'm going to be focusing more on GTA 5 some more, and some more multiplayer stuff. Other multiplayer stuff. So yeah. It's just that I just hadn't had a lot of fun with Team Fortress 2 as of late, so it's kind of been on ice for quite some time. And right now it's just been... So for the most part, it's on ice, and there's a chance I could never come back to it. We'll wait and see. But never say never. But for now, for the multiplayer stuff with the crew, what I'm called the Potato Crew. I'm sorry, but that's what we're called. Just call ourselves Potato Crew, so why not? Even though my PC is like, pretty powerful, and I have a powerful internet, so anyway, we recently played Pummel Party, and I came in last. I will upload it so you can see what happened, but I stayed lurking in the shadows, just waiting for my time to strike. Never came to compete, but this is my first time playing Dark Kirby, so he was pretty good. Like, really damn good. I'm getting a little rusty with Pummel Party. Speaking of multiplayer, we're gonna be playing Gary's mods sometime in this week, as of recording this of this update. So when you see this, it'll be like Friday, I think it was. I don't want to say which one was. So you might see it next week, but it could be something else. I make no promises. I could record Gary's mod. I could not record Gary's mod. It all depends how I feel on Friday. If I feel like I want to do Gary's mod, alright, maybe we'll record it and upload it on Wednesday. If I don't feel like Gary's mod, I'll pass, and then I'll then I'll post something about just not doing anything about Gary's mod. You know, another multiplayer one I'm thinking of doing is maybe a couple other multiplayer stuff, like maybe returning to What the Dub, or maybe returning to Jackbox maybe in the future, but we'll have to wait and see. For now though, we're gonna be focusing more on a couple other stuff, so there's that. But the main thing is what I'm gonna mention right now is the project. For those who don't know, who hadn't watched Dumpster Fire, and well, if you hadn't seen the particular Dumpster Fire clip, which was the oh, I found it. It's the Steelers saw Isaac Smith's work and said, yes, please. I was one that said, Chiefs vs 49ers? No thanks. I'll work on my Naruto 3 project. My project's going to be called this thing, which I'll reveal in a few seconds, which is basically a what if timeline. And, you know what? I'll just play the clip.
Ninja Rabbits, Chiefs versus 49ers? No thanks. I'll work on my NASCAR Racing 2003 project. My project is going to be called the Domino Theory, which is basically a what if timeline. My first 2 what ifs involve Shaq and Tony Stark.
What?
That sounds like something interesting.
Sounds definitely
Peace.
interesting.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And now I can finally formally announce it, I should say. I am doing the Domino Theory. I've been keeping this thing under wraps for 8 months. 8. And I want to mention this right now. There are multiple, and I mean multiple things I got planned for it. Currently, I have a main timeline, and I have branching timelines for it. Right now, I currently have, for the main timeline, 11 what ifs. What are the 11? What if Shaq... the first 2 were pretty much... well, no, and if you saw the clip. The what if Shaq and Stark were NASCAR, so what are the remaining 9? Next 9 were what if Great Universe was in NASCAR, which was 1996. Then in 2001, we have both Brian O'Connor and Dale Senior. Dale Senior retires in 2001 because he was getting up there in age, so I think he would retire at the 50. Then in 2005 was Shane Meal was clean. And then 2006 was Athalia Blight, which is going to be humorous. I got special plans for her. 2008 is Jack Spicer. 2009 is Frank Clinton from GTA 5. 2010 is Qwerty from Total Drama. Then 2013 is Van Else Gaming, or Evan Fong. That is 11. 11 what ifs. And my timeline plan is starting from 1992 till roughly 2022-ish, 2023-ish, I would say. I'm going to do the math to make sure. Yeah, 2022. I just want to make sure I'm remembering it correctly, because I want to make sure I have everything sorted out. So we're asking, why 2022? Why not go 2023? Why not this year? Well, I just wanted to just cap it off right there, and then wait till like 2027, after 2027 season, then do like one more episode, and then have the final one retire, and then to have Evan retire, you know, boom, we get ourselves the content. Because here's the thing, because Shaq, he's gonna be retiring like more like gonna retire in 2012 at most. But that's the latest I can say. But for now, that doesn't mean that I'm out of ideas. Here's the brightest timeline what I have right now. Currently I have one that is working. That starts in 1992. What if Michael Townley was in NASCAR? So yeah, I would say that instead of Michael Santa, he would go by Michael Townley. He would never go by the name of Michael Santa. But that's not the only ones. We have also, for branching timelines, what if Mr. Wolf was in NASCAR? What if Tyler Tony from Dude Perfect was in NASCAR? What if the Murray from Sly Cooper was in NASCAR? What if Mander Feta was in NASCAR? Mander Feta from El Tico, by the way. What if Ben 10? What if Ben 10, and I say from Ben 10 was in NASCAR? What if Tommy Oliver was in NASCAR? Maybe just say Frank recipes. And what if Frankie Muniz was in NASCAR earlier? Because you know Frankie Muniz, he was an ARCA, and then he's currently going to be in part time in Xfinity in this time. What? Why don't we just give him like a full-time Cup Series ride in 2013? Same time as Vanos Gaming. That's just funny. So I have a main timeline and then a branch timeline. That's a lot of work, but I'm willing to take it. Currently, I have I started in 1992. My production has accelerated pretty significantly for 8 months because I'm currently in 2003. I have the first script written up. I have yet to record it. The audio, I mean. I also have yet to record the video part of it. So here's what I'm thinking of doing. So here's what I'm going to mention this right now. I'm aiming for April or May of this year for the What If, the Domino Theory to be released. Now, I want to preface this. This is not meant to compete against Sunday Night Lights. This is meant to complement it. It was inspired by it. Now, Sunday Night Lights, if you don't know, was created by Grace B Productions, and it was actually inspired by another creator by the name of Griff Dog, who made One More Spark. So, inspiration of an inspiration of an inspiration. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking of. I'm going to try to get my ass in the gear and try to get the 1992 through 1997. Wait, 1997, is that correct? Yes, 1997. I'm going to try to get the 1992 through 1997 season all into one video. That is my motif. Instead of trying to get, like, you know, one season or 1 or 2 seasons out the door in a quick succession. My main thing is the Winston Cup, or the Cup Series, I should say. But yeah, it's basically going to be the main goal. Try to get as much content try to stuff as much content as possible. As for what I'm planning on doing, some of these are basically simple, but I have some unique plans with some of these people. But overall, it's enjoyable. Currently have 2003, middle of 2003, so right now I'm projecting, right now I'm projecting like 1992 to 97 to be like, again, April or May, hopefully, if I get my ass into gear. And then maybe 1998 to 2002 in like a few months down the road. I don't want to interfere with Grace B Productions, you know, Sunday Night Lights. So let's say there's a month that they are planning on doing, like, let's say for example June or July for next month, which is 1998. I would stay far away from that. I would probably go with like August then. That'd be smart for me. Because everyone would be like, okay, I need to watch something else. The Domino Theory, let's do it. So if Grace B Production, if you're watching this, I'm not meaning to compete against you. I'm just you know, I was inspired by you. You also were inspired by Griff Dog, like I was. And who knows? Maybe we both can rewrite history. But in any event, that's my update video. So yeah, we're gonna be mainly focusing. I'm gonna mainly be focusing my content on the Domino Theory, and hopefully I could finally get it released. Hopefully in April or May, before the 1998 season of Sunday Night Lights is released. And I'm hoping I don't encounter the Sunday Night Lights restart or something like that it's called. But overall, I'm going to say this right now. That's going to be my main project. The Domino Theory is my main project right now. So it's going to be a little slow for the time being, but hopefully if I get my ass into gear, we might be on something. This could be my magnum opus. Hopefully. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all later. Ciao.